Ever wondered how a giant like the Airbus A330 comes to life? It's not just built in one massive factory somewhere in France. In fact, building the A330 is like assembling a colossal high-tech Lego set, where each piece is crafted by experts in different corners of Europe and beyond. Let me walk you through how this marvel is made, step by step. First up, design and planning. Airbus engineers map out every detail of the A330 using advanced 3D software called CADIA. Think of it as the ultimate digital blueprint. They don't work alone either. Thousands of suppliers around the world get involved, providing everything from complex avionics to the smallest fasteners. Once the plans are set, it's time to build the big parts. Airbus splits the job across several countries. The nose and cockpit are crafted in Toulouse, France. Meanwhile, up in Germany, teams in Hamburg and Stade handle the forward and rear fuselage sections, plus the cabin fittings. Over in Spain, the horizontal tailplane takes shape, while the wings, those iconic swept-back beauties, are built in Broughton, Wales. And that's just the main structure. Global partners are busy making engines, like the Rolls-Royce Trent 7000, or landing gear, electronics, and more. It's a true international effort. Now, how do you move these massive sections across Europe? Meet the Airbus Beluga, a giant cargo plane built just for this job. Wings, fuselage, tailplanes, all get loaded up and flown to Toulouse. For pieces too big even for the Beluga, there's a network of ships, trucks, and trains rolling across the continent. In Toulouse, it all comes together at the final assembly line. This is where the magic happens. The fuselage sections are joined into one sleek body. The wings get attached, tailplanes go on, and the landing gear is installed. Suddenly, the A330 stands on its own legs for the first time. Next, the engines are mounted and miles of cables and pipes, electrical, hydraulic, fuel systems, are connected and meticulously tested. Now for the part passengers care about, the cabin. Seats, galleys, lavatories, and all the in-flight entertainment systems get installed. Airlines can tweak the interiors to their liking. So every A330 has its own personality. Then it's off to the paint shop. Here, the aircraft gets dressed up in its airline's colors and logos, ready to turn heads at airports around the world. Before delivery, every system is tested on the ground. Hydraulic checks, flight controls, avionics, you name it. And then, the big moment, the maiden test flight. Airbus pilots take the A330 up for its first spin, making sure it handles like a dream and meets the strictest safety standards. Once certified, the plane is handed over to its new airline, ready for years of service. So next time you see an A330 soaring overhead, remember, it's the result of high-tech engineering, global teamwork, and a little bit of aviation magic all coming together in Toulouse, France.